Hello? You guys, stop. Is it mom o'clock yet? I am going crazy.
Heck yeah. It's mom o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I can't do that.
Friday.
Woo!
It's Friday.
Okay, she can't sing, but she thinks she can if she's in front of a mic.
I can sing.
Okay, fine.
Well, another time.
Okay.
Anyway,
Episode 4. We're back.
we're back. We're better. We're live. We're hot. We're ovulating.
It's great.
It's great.
We got our dear friend Pearl here.
My girl
Our
Pearl.
statue.
Shout out to Pearl, our statue. Epping. Shout out to 703 and their apparel. We're dedicating this episode to them today. You can find them on Instagram. Their handle is 703 Apparel. Check them out.
It's cool.
Our girl's going to be wearing them all day long.
Cool.
Thank you, Pearl.
Thank you, Pearl.
That's that.
All right.
Anyway, I can't believe we're on 4.
Do
I say that every episode?
time? I feel like every time episode we're like, I can't believe.
Ow.
Sorry. Woo. But we're here and
Here.
we're talking again.
We look good today.
Yeah, I feel good.
My husband will stop staring at me.
I know, because you're glowing, you're ovulating, things are happening.
I'm like, what do you want?
He's also staring at me too, though.
For sure. I love this for us. Okay, I'm just so excited about this episode. I feel like I have a lot to say.
Okay, I'm excited.
This is
too.
more of just like a good vibe episode.
Yeah, we're just
informative.
Yeah, we're talking.
Not so deep.
No, we're not probably not gonna cry. We might laugh.
Yeah.
Just
It's gonna be
like
fun.
yeah.
But this week we're talking about all things schedules, chaos, and survival. The mom divide.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we are divided.
We're definitely divided.
But
We're divided on everything.
We're also, it's like one of those charts, you know, those comparison charts where
Yeah.
it's, what are those called? Those
Viagra.
not Viagra.
Diaphragms.
Diaphragms. It's like type A, type B,
Yeah.
and in the middle, we have a lot of in the middles.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, we just got done saying that we got our period at the same time.
yes, we're in sync.
We got our boobs at the same time.
Boobs, period,
5th grade.
5th grade.
Yeah.
Slutty at the same time.
Yeah, it's fine. And we all
Married.
have kids.
Did you get married when you were 26?
Yes.
Me too. Did you have your first baby at 28?
I got pregnant at 28, had the baby at 29.
Okay.
Because it was February. I turned 29 and
Okay, so if you're on track with me, you have to have 3 by 33.
I can't. She keeps thinking I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant.
I'm like, we're doing shots, we're drinking, and sometimes she's just like, okay, can we have a mocktail? I'm like, why are you saying mocktail?
Because my sister-in-law is pregnant and she keeps saying mocktails. I feel like mocktails is like
Mocktail's coming out of her. I've
Yeah.
never heard mocktail in my life. I don't understand mocktails. I don't understand decaffeinated espressos.
when you're pregnant.
No, when you're pregnant, yes. But
Like,
in
are you drinking when you're pregnant?
No, I am not drinking when I'm pregnant. Oh, those were hard years. No drinking.
I didn't mind it. The wine was hard, but like I was whatever.
Yeah, I minded it.
I know you did.
But I was fine. Like I managed.
We have to. Ew. Jesus Christmas. Okay, we're getting into a lot of things schedule vibe, like
Yes.
chaos
first,
versus organized. Why do you always have a drink and I just don't? My husband doesn't make me one, but makes you one.
mama clock somewhere.
He doesn't even ask me if I want one.
Hey, we should get a glass of wine out here or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He loves me more.
He does.
And he wants to fuck me. I'm just kidding.
You've been saying that a lot lately. It's getting out of hand.
Okay, fine. Story of the week. You go
Story of
first.
the freaking week. All right. Can I just say I had the most amazing week, which is very rare for me.
I love that. Why was it so good?
I don't know if it's because I'm ovulating.
I just don't I don't have like ovulating symptoms.
I do. I had like if
She's
you
like her best
Google-
self when she's
Yeah,
ovulating.
it's
like
weird. If you Google ovulation symptoms and it says like lower left back pain, like I literally have that.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm like very by the book.
Okay.
I had a really good week. I was not anxious at all. I did all my errands of the week. I didn't stress about anything. I just went about my day literally looking around the corner waiting for anxiety
To
wrap
pop in.
around my neck.
But it didn't.
No, I was
Maybe you're
like,
turning over like a new leaf.
I
Maybe-
just like, I felt like myself. It was weird.
Okay.
It was almost like I felt so much like myself. I was like,
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I'm really proud of myself for that. I didn't really do anything different
Except ovulating.
except my body. That's why I honestly think
it's
it's
a
all
hormonal-
hormones.
Yeah. Maybe you should go on some weird hormonal.
I'm going to get blood work.
Okay. Do that first.
So honestly, I don't really have a story of the week, but
But
I
you
just
just
want to let
feel
everybody know, like this whole week was spectacular. Give me 4 of them right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Yeah. So that's my story. Me and Gio just had like a spectacular week.
Good.
That's
Things
that.
just like go smoothly, like your mornings just like went
Yes.
smoothly.
Everything.
Yeah, that was not the
I was
case
able to
for
get
me.
things done. I like baked.
She baked fucking banana muffin, nut
did.
muffin, butternut, squash muffin.
No, it was just banana nut.
Okay, fine.
They were really good. But I just like, just had a good week.
Yeah, I didn't.
Why?
You almost lost me this week.
No, I
No.
felt it.
No. Like, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but you actually almost lost me.
I felt it a little bit.
Can I tell you why?
I'm scared.
I'm
Should I be scared?
This is a true story, everybody out there, so I can't make this shit up. Okay. I am like very allergic to penicillin, amoxicillin, all the
Yeah, I know
cillins.
that.
Yes. Okay, so my husband, he had a man cold. So he was on amoxicillin, didn't think anything of it, okay?
No.
So we were doing like the sexy time and we were both finishing. He was coming, I was coming.
Wait.
Time out. Okay.
What time of the day was this? Nighttime. He was working.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like a normal like sexy time,
nighttime routine, whatever. Yeah. Note to self: penicillin does pass through semen.
Oh,
Googling it.
my.
Yeah. So I started to break out in hives. My throat started closing.
So you were sucking his dick.
I was, yeah, and I literally was gonna die. I had to pop a Benadryl.
Or
Swear to God.
lying to
No,
me.
and it's not common, but if you're on amoxicillin, it could pass through your semen, and if your partner is allergic, you gotta warn them.
Oh, wait, stop. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah,
It was passing through the mouth.
passing through the mouth.
Do you think it
No.
would happen if it passed through the
Yes, it would have, but it didn't because we're not trying to make a baby. Yeah.
Sorry to be vulgar, but I just
No,
need to know.
I know.
Wait,
Yeah.
were you like,
Oh no. Yeah, it was like one
No.
of those allergic things where
you're
I
like,
just,
Joe,
I was like, something's happening to me. He's like, what? You're fine. I was like, no.
you're kidding. No.
I got hot. I broke out in hives all over. I was gonna go to the hospital. Death by cum shot.
That has to be a joke. You have to be lying.
Oh,
No way. Has it ever happened?
so it happened one time before.
Did you know he was taking amoxicillin?
Yeah, but like I didn't think about it.
I mean, same.
Yeah, like would you think about that? I
No.
would never think about that.
Wow, it passes through.
It passes through. So I just want to be informative to any mom out there allergic to penicillin.
That is the epic.
Yeah.
That is epic.
I can't, but I'm alive and I'm here to tell the story.
You didn't even tell me.
I wanted to save
You were,
it.
you were gatekeeping your cum shot in your mouth that brought you into epilepsy. What is it called? Epileptic. Epileptic.
Throat closing, hives, sweating, dying.
That is so bad. And were all your kids sleeping? I'm freaking out.
Yeah, they were.
Did you tell your mom this?
No, she's gonna hear it now.
She's gonna freak out.
I didn't tell her because I knew I was gonna say it here, and I also didn't tell her because she would probably.
My throat's closing.
I think I'm like sweating thinking.
So did your Benadryl worked?
Benadryl worked. It worked right away. Thank God. Yeah.
And then you went to bed.
Yeah.
Wait, was I on the phone with you that night?
Turned over. Went to bed. I know.
I need everybody to listen to that story.
I know. It's a good one, and I really, really can't make that shit up. I need a drink.
Wait, I can't. We
sweating.
can't proceed.
No,
We
okay,
have
hold
to
on.
just talk about this more.
I know.
No.
Scheduling.
Oh my fucking God.
I know. Story
I'm
of my
so
life.
happy you're okay.
I
If
know.
you went to the hospital.
No, if I went to the hospital, imagine my tombstone saying, "Emily, rest in peace, death by
semen.
shot." Honestly, that's an epic way to die.
You would love everything about that. You would love that to be your story.
I would, but I'm not ready to go yet.
No.
So maybe I'll when I'm 99.
Yeah,
fucking
Joe-
cum shots over.
It's not okay.
I know.
How do you
Penicillin, amoxicillin, anycillin, semencillin, no cillin. Our producer's crying.
Hey, did you know about this?
I told nobody.
You told nobody. I'm just joking.
Okay,
All right, we have to move on because that's crazy.
we're moving on.
We
I
have
can't
so much more to
think
talk
about it for another second. Okay, rewind.
Okay.
I mean, fast forward. Not
I'll
rewind.
never get that out of my head.
I know. You should have saw me.
I don't know why I'm picturing everything. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, right, stop.
Okay, topic.
Okay, let's just go into our first topic. I just see semen going into your mouth.
I know, it's fine.
And you Closing. Okay, I have to stop. Anyway, so we're gonna go into schedules. I feel like this is a huge topic. Anytime I'm even talking to family members, friends, or even strangers,
Yes.
it's like, how many times a day are they napping now? Like, what's your schedule? How long do they nap for? I feel like it all involves the schedule.
Yes.
And I'm definitely more of the scheduled mom,
Yeah.
and you're definitely more
The laid back, go with the flow.
chaos.
Chaos. Absolute chaos.
Get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and don't understand why, but it's
Right.
because you don't have a
I
schedule.
need a schedule.
So how am I supposed to get through this?
I'm sorry. I should have waited till the end.
Okay.
I was gonna
so
wait for mom confessions, but like I needed to
That's
tell
not.
the story.
That is no.
No, it needed to be from my mouth to.
Why
the
do you have to
world.
say mouth? No,
Sorry.
I can't. All right,
Okay.
I'm over it. In
Over
3,
it.
2, 1,
Go.
Okay, so let's first define
Define.
the calendar queen
Okay. You.
to the chaos commander.
Okay. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
Good. Did you just think of that?
yeah, kind of. I kind of was shocked.
The calendar queen. So you have the cozy calendar, right?
Yeah.
And I don't even know what that is, but like you guys, her and her husband always
Color
are like,
coded.
is it in the cozy? If it's not in the cozy, it didn't happen. It's not happening. It's never happening.
You're
Put
not
it in the fucking cozy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my life's in cozy. My husband's life's in cozy. My son's life's in cozy. I need it there so I know what's happening in my
Right.
week, where my husband's gonna be, if he's home for dinner, if he's not, what am I cooking, all that good stuff. But not even like, let's not even start with that. Let's start with like the baby schedule
Okay.
from scratch. Like I feel like I always wanted,
From the beginning, you were I think you were very.
well, like not really. I wanted to make sure my kid can do everything we
Yeah.
did. So like he was out with us at like 11 days old. So I'm like, in my head, I was fighting this battle. Like, okay, I can't put him on this schedule.
Yeah.
But
Because
he was
it's
only-
really hard to work around nap schedules.
It's hard. I mean,
mean,
sometimes
moms
I don't
know
even
that.
get out of the house. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'd rather him just
and
take
if you're
a nap.
trying to coordinate with another mom and they're on an opposite nap schedule,
like us
forget
for
it.
5 months.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And I also feel like naps correlates with sleeping. So I
Yeah.
feel like and in the beginning, my son was only napping 30 minutes, cat naps, like
Oh,
the
yeah, he
T.
was such a
Remember?
cat.
You were like, no, that was 30 minutes to the dot.
Remember that one time that I babysat for your brother's wedding? I slept here. It was like a vacation for me.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
left my
It
family.
was like 6 weeks
I
old.
came here. He was a baby, a newborn, and she printed out a laminated schedule for me.
Yes,
So
I
don't
did.
forget
I
that.
did.
I didn't follow it for shit.
You definitely did
I was
it.
like, this kid just came out of the womb. I'm keeping mommy all night long.
You did. You slept with him in my bed, probably. Yeah, so I feel like, did you? Sick. You're like, he woke up in the middle of the night and I had to bring him
No,
to
he
the
really
bed.
did. He did wake up.
I can't.
He did.
I slept with him. You're shit. Did he sleep in the bed with you?
No, but like for a lot of the night.
I knew you did that.
I mean, he was a
Did you
newborn.
breastfeed him? Did you?
I was still breastfeeding. I joked with her the whole time.
Because
saying
you
I
would do that.
I would, but I didn't. But I would have.
Oh, funny.
But I didn't. Why? My milk's clean. I'm organic.
I'm not even going to go there with you. I'm going to have a talk with you after this. I don't have time right now.
Fine.
Anyway, so in my head, I was fighting this battle. Like, I don't want him on a schedule,
Right.
but I know it's going to help. But I also don't sleep train, and I'm not about the sleep train life. So, like, what am I going to do here? So, in the beginning,
That's interesting to me that you
I
do
know.
not sleep train.
I know.
And so there's a lot of things that she's like kind of a walking contradiction a lot of the times.
I say a lot of things that don't make sense.
No, but you just don't like to hear your baby cry. Like you just don't.
Yeah, I just
believe in
physically
crying it out. Yeah,
No,
which is fine.
no crying it out.
Yeah.
When he's screaming, Mama,
Yeah.
how would I
Oh,
ever do that?
Forget it. Rocco screams, "Mommy, come cuddle me."
No, I'll
No,
pass out
Yeah,
in the crib with him.
I let him scream.
You definitely do. I feel like I was fighting this battle. I don't know if I want to do this. And then I followed this mom on Instagram. I knew I should have looked. I'm so bad
Should
with
have
this.
looked up because yeah,
It's taking care of babies.
oh yeah.
Yeah, duh.
But
I'm like
taking care of babies does sleep training.
Yeah, but she also talks about cat naps and what to do and this and that. So I followed her religiously, and I kind of she talks about everything
Yeah, but
under the sun.
a lot of moms pay for her sleep training. Like it's
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do any of that.
Mm.
So she just talked about like how to get on a schedule. Like you could follow this. So I printed out her schedule. That's what I gave you
Mhm.
that one time. And I followed it. And it was hard because I was always like, half hour off, 45 minutes off. His nap didn't reach where I wanted to, but it worked.
Yeah.
I eventually got there without even realizing it. And he was on a schedule.
Yeah.
And it was fabulous. And I'm like,
Guy in a backwards hat is just
no,
like
stop.
there's nothing hotter.
And it's like not on his head fully. It's like half up.
God, she's ovulating.
No, I can't even take it right now. Okay.
Not the sleep. Okay, keep going.
And he got on the schedule.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, schedules are the thing.
Yeah, because you can actually have freedom with
Yeah, I
them.
was like, oh my God. And then like she said it would, his naps grew longer.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And then this is what I'm going to do at this time. This is what I'm going to do at this time while he's
Right.
napping, while he's up. And we got on a schedule. And it took some time, but I love it.
Right.
And I'm not super strict like someone I know.
I know everyone you know.
Yeah. So a lot of moms I talk to are very strict with schedules. Like my kid goes to bed at 6 o'clock. We can't go out past that time.
No.
We can't have dinner later than that. We're not like that. We have him out until 9 o'clock at night. We don't really care.
Yeah.
And he still sleeps through the night. So there's some lenience to it,
Yeah.
but it makes me feel more wholesome to
Knowing
have
that
him.
there's like a...
Yeah. And it took some time. Honestly, I feel like not until he was like 7, 8 months, he
Yeah.
was on this. I made her schedule into my own schedule.
Right.
And again, sometimes he goes down at 7:30. Sometimes he goes down at 8:30. Sometimes
9:30. I texted you last night.
and he was not down yet.
Can we talk, Mom o'clock?
I'm like,
You're like,
no, I'm taking a picture and he's on my lap. Yeah. So sometimes he doesn't go down till 9:30 because sometimes we go out to eat and I don't ever say no. So if my friends or family are like, we're gonna go out at 7 and we're out until 9, like I'm like, we can't go. I don't do any of that. And I feel
You're
like
a
that's
goer.
go. That's where my lenience comes in a little bit. But the schedule is definitely a thing in my household. And sometimes I'm like, he's still napping. We can't go until 1. Like I still kind of have that moment.
Yeah.
But sometimes I force.
I feel like you have to because
You have to.
if you mess up a nap
and
you don't really have a plans, you ruin your whole day.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're cranky, you're cranky, everybody's
That's also
crying.
the downside of schedules. It's like you can't do anything outside of your schedule.
Right.
That's why I'm a little bit more lenient because I can't have a cranky baby when I want to go out.
Right.
So yesterday.
Or will you like adjust it so like you know that he's taking his nap in the car if you're driving like 45 minutes?
I don't.
Oh, you
I
won't
don't
do
even
that?
think about that.
Oh, okay.
I probably type A would never, but I just don't even think about it. I feel like he does get that cranky and you're like, oh my God, this is supposed to be his nap time. Like the other day we went to story time at his nap hour and we were totally fine.
Yeah.
But you could tell he wasn't his best self because he was missing his nap. But I've pushed his nap and like sometimes it goes down at like 9:30, but sometimes it doesn't go down till noon. So like whatever time of the day it is, I still get that nap.
Right.
It just depends what I'm doing. Because I had a mom reach out to me and she was like, I just like can't figure out this whole schedule thing. I don't know how to like get myself together and like get out of the house and like meet my sister at the zoo.
Right.
I'm like, I understand that because sometimes now I can't even get out of the house.
Yeah.
But once you follow this schedule and then make it your own, because you don't have to like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m.,
like not
3 p.m.
So cut.
Yeah. Whenever you follow the schedule and make it your own, then if it doesn't match up with your friend, your family, your sister, your brother, whatever, it's fine. Like just focus on what makes you feel good, what makes you feel like, okay, now I could shower and get myself ready.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel good. Or now I can make my son's lunch before he wakes up. If you want to do that while he's napping, like you'll get into the groove. And I feel like she was just like, I need to figure out, and I referred her to taking care of babies and just if you like this, like if your daughter or son takes this short of nap or long nap, like now you should feed him then, or my son naps 30 minutes, now you should feed him then. But it is hard sometimes to get out of the house. Like for instance, my sister-in-law, my husband's sister, she likes to get out of the house. Like her go is in the morning. So she gets home
to nap.
And she naps, and then we're ready for dinner in bed.
Right.
Whereas me, my son, we do our morning routine. He goes down early. I don't start my day until 1 p.m.
Right, and then you can go out.
And then I don't care whatever happens in the afternoon. That doesn't bother me. Whereas she's like 6 o'clock bedtime, no ifs, ands, or buts. So we have this chunk of time to like do our thing. Whereas me, I'm like, okay, I can start my day at noon 1, and then I could do whatever I want the rest of the day. If he goes down, he does. If he doesn't, my morning is like my strict schedule, I feel like.
Yeah, I have no schedule.
I mean, we need to talk about it because in the beginning you did, though, when you had one.
When I had one kid, I think I was a lot more structured and I wanted to be, or I thought I wanted to be that mom that was a little more type A, but it's just not in me. I'm just not cut out for that.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you don't even care.
But the thing is that, my kids will wake up and then like.
It doesn't bother you.
Yeah, like, well.
Like if I don't shower.
Yeah, like.
My day is ruined.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like that doesn't bother you. Not that
that's
you
like
don't shower, but.
That's a good red shower.
You get ready. Like get myself ready, like look in the mirror and be like, okay, I look fine today.
I don't do that.
It doesn't bother you though.
No, it's fine. I mean, eventually I'll shower maybe.
3 days. Like before she got out, I was like, please wash your face.
I texted her last night and I just exfoliated.
Like, I'm so proud of you. I love that for you. But I mean, now, like, I feel like, are you tortured?
I'm sure someone might look at it as I'm
I look
torturing
directly
myself.
at you and say
But
that.
I think like I just thrive off of the chaos. Like my
Go through your day.
Okay, I wake up at 4:30. My one son will come in my bed. My oldest son will come in my bed. He'll lay there. Maybe we'll put on the TV, iPad, whatever. And my youngest will wake up. My middle child sleeps in. Like she'll sleep till like 7:30.
Beauty sleep.
Thank God. We'll go downstairs. I will not go downstairs like into the living room kitchen until at least 6 a.m. Like I won't.
Yeah. Don't.
It's too early.
It's scary down there.
But so, but now my son like he can't tell time, but he knows time. Like he knows like when the clock says 6. So this morning actually, he was like, "Mommy, it's 6 a.m. We can go downstairs." I'm like, "Okay." So we go downstairs. My kids have like 3 breakfasts because he eats like cereal when he wakes up, and then
he's at 4 o'clock,
and then not 4, but like 6. But then when Vienna wakes up, I'll make like pancakes or whatever. I'm actually making eggs.
Yeah, like a real breakfast.
And then my mom will come over or somebody and bring bagels at like 9. So we have 3 breakfasts.
Yeah, before even 9 a.m.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about like the sleep pattern. Like I religiously feel like because I'm on this schedule, my son sleeps through the night.
Right.
And he gets up at a reasonable hour.
Yeah. I mean,
and I am normal.
Yeah. But so I don't let my kids stay up late. Like I have like a box of time. It's not like a little window. It's just like a big box. And like my kids will never stay up past like 9:30.
Oh,
like, they will go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like that mom. Like
I mean, they haven't been up since 4, so yeah, I would assume so.
But like I also do like bath, bottle bed. Like I have some routine in my chaos.
You just have like your routine of like
my
eating.
Yeah. Like that. I'll feed them sometimes. We'll hop in the bath, scrub a little.
Yeah.
But no, they do take bath. They love bath time. And bath time is like so great for me because I put the 3 of them in the bath. They play.
Lock the door, shut it behind you.
No. And that's good. And I love a clean baby because they're so cute when they're clean.
They are.
And then
so growing your family like in the beginning,
like I remember like I'd rock them in the rocking chair. We would read a book and it would be like 7:30. I was definitely more routine when I had 1. Then when I had 2,
like were you like, okay, he goes down. Like, what was your schedule like when you had 1?
Yeah,
what was like your specific?
Remember.
But was it like he goes down and then you got in the shower and you got ready and then you went out for the day, or did you make breakfast?
It was COVID, so we never.
Oh right,
I never left the house, so I didn't really.
Right,
I didn't shower for the whole year.
For 360
I didn't get up. I didn't get dressed. I really stayed in my pajamas.
Yeah, right. Makes sense.
I was breastfeeding.
Yeah, I feel like you were just in a bubble. The schedule was like your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my first and my second, they're 18 months apart, so it was just like the same thing. And then my youngest, they're 15 months apart, so we just kind of rolled with it. And
so you never had a schedule?
No.
So when people ask you what to do, you're like, yeah, I can meet you at the whatever.
Yeah, like I can meet, but like also like my kids do nap, like Rocco and Vienna.
But what if it's not the same time every day? Like, how do you?
It's just
does it matter? Like, what if you got something to do?
And I tried to make them nap at the same time in the beginning.
The other day,
I think
you told me your daughter went down at like noon. She didn't wake up till like 5.
Yeah, when they fall asleep, they fall asleep. No, yeah, she napped for like 4 hours.
So if you have a plan,
then I'll just, I guess, if they're sleeping, I'll just flake out on the plan, I guess.
Or like you don't mind them napping in the car.
Yeah, like they.
So you care about the nap. You're like, they just need their sleep for them. I care about the nap because I need the time.
You need the time to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's not your mindset.
Right. And that's why it's hard for me to do stuff around the house if they're not. Or like if they are napping. I mean, I just have another kid doing something else. So it's not like
that's
I can have all my kids.
What am I going to do? I told you my cousin has 3 boys and they all sleep at the same time.
That is like so structured.
I mean, but like think about what she can do in that time.
Oh no, if I had I remember one time, all 3 of mine were sleeping at the same time from like 12 to 3. And I was like, I can have a party right now. This is amazing. I could do the dishes. I could shower.
Did you like that feeling?
Yeah, it was great. But
you don't care enough.
No. I don't have it in me. It was amazing, but I just
don't have it. If someone told you, okay, this is it, you would do it. You just don't even care.
No, I don't have it in me to follow through with it.
So you know,
sorry,
not every day looks the same for you at all.
No,
like mine doesn't either. Like I told what time, like he'll still ask me, what time did you go down today? Like sometimes I say 9:30, sometimes I say 10, sometimes I say noon, but he still does. I still know he's going to do it.
No, I mean, I do. Like Rocco used to take 2
I
naps.
do
I would
that
put him
because-
yes, but like no, I would
Yeah.
try to put him down at 9:30, and then like when I do things like on demand. When they seem tired, I put them in their crib. When they were hungry, I give them a bottle or a boob. Like I do everything on their own.
I kind of feel
time.
that way too.
I feel like you
because
fed like every
trained-
3 hours every that.
So I wanted to go there. I still do the hour thing in my
Yeah.
head. Like he's been up for 5 hours. Oh my God, his wake window's like 3.5, 4. He's probably tired. That's when I know the kid.
Yeah, like you'll check and be like, oh, he had a bottle. Like
He had a
like,
bottle at noon. I've done that. I
Like
still do.
Vienna chug a bottle and be like, mommy, I want
More,
another bottle.
yeah, I don't do that. I'm like, he just had a bottle. He needs to wait a little bit.
Yeah, my kids are on like 30 ounces of milk a day.
Literally. And you're like, my daughter shits her pants every day and wonder why.
She does. She poops a lot.
Yeah, she does. Solid poops.
Solid.
But no, I still am like, okay, he had a bottle at 11. Okay, so
Yeah, you
he'll
can't.
have another one at like 2:30. So I'm gonna run to the store. I
Right.
don't need to bring a bottle.
You don't have the bottle. And me, I'll bring 3 bottles in
Yeah,
the cooler
'cause
just because they might want another one.
Yeah. Like I don't
Which
do
is
that.
so
I won't
funny.
bring one if it's on his bottle time,
Right.
but I'll bring one if it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, like that can't do.
So yeah, so wait, we're not on that's type A, type D.
Yeah, we'll
shit,
get there.
but
We're
we'll
talking
get
about
there.
that too.
But just the scheduling, even like with I don't know, what else do you
Have you ever
like,
followed
meal-
anybody, like a mom that like you were like, oh, this is interesting. I kind of want to try this?
Yeah, like I follow
Taking
taking
care
care
of
of babies. I follow a bunch of I've had a sleep training, so I did sleep train. So I follow sleep training.
So you put your kids
Yeah.
in their crib and you walk out the
Something
door.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
can't. I don't
did.
get it.
It was
Was it hard?
It was so hard. I had to put headphones on because I couldn't hear the screaming. It was really hard for
And
me.
how long did it take for them to go down? Do they actually go down?
Yes, they actually go down.
No, I don't believe it.
No, I have 3 and I did it and they do go down. And it doesn't take that long. Like
I did
the
it one
first
time
Yeah.
and it took 20 minutes and he actually went down. This was like 7, 8 months.
Yeah.
And
They will go down.
I try.
Yeah.
I really do. Maybe I go in too soon. But like, how do you? I saw a woman on a podcast
Yeah.
once, and an older woman, a doctor.
Mhm.
This is so bad that I don't know her name.
We don't know names.
We don't know facts. And she was like, do not sleep train your child before 2 years old. It is traumatizing to them. And I'm not, you know me, I don't even talk like
That's
this.
crazy.
I don't talk like this. I really don't. You
Yeah.
know that. But she was like, but this
But
I
that
believe
stuck
in.
with you.
Because I studied psychology. So like I kind of believe in all
Yeah,
this psych
so did
shit.
I.
You're like, you fucking hoe. So did I. I just believe like it truly is like he's screaming his head off, mama, 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 and I'm not coming. So he thinks I'm never gonna be there.
Yeah, I mean, I get
And at this
that.
age, it's like they're developing.
Yeah.
If he was 14 screaming or 10 years old screaming,
No,
mama,
but
and
it is a lot harder. I even re-sleep trained Joey at 2 years old, actually. I did it. I bought the Taking Care of Babies package. I re-sleep trained. I had to do the whole magic chair thing. You know what the magic
Yeah,
chair
yeah,
is? I
yeah.
did all that. It was so much harder to do it when
they're
he's
older.
older because then he's like, why isn't mom coming? Like, I want my mom. I'm scared that he'll make up a million excuses. Like, why aren't I coming? Like, that's scarier. When a baby's just crying, he could just be crying because he's crying. Like, he doesn't really need you, even though.
I don't believe that.
All right.
Like I feel what you're saying because I'm
Yeah.
like that's actually true.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like
Yeah.
you're false.
I
feel
had
like
a
that's-
really hard time with it too because I don't let my kids cry. I don't like when they cry.
I mean, you literally give them a bottle of milk
I
after
know
they just
but,
drink a bottle of
but
milk.
for sleep training, I did it.
But your
and
kids still wake
it
up
was
at 4 a.m. Like
Well, Joey's just like a
different breed.
different breed. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
I just picture you at 4 a.m. with all your kids. It's not like that.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It sounds worse than it is.
Yeah.
But and like
He
he's
definitely
good.
comes in your
He'll
bed
just-
and you
yeah, like, he
sleep
wants
and
to
he
snuggle and I sleep, but it is a problem. Like
Yeah.
he should just for his brain's sake, he shouldn't.
Yeah,
be
like for his
waking up.
own, not even
Yeah.
you. You're used to it,
Yeah,
his
it's
own
fine.
development. But back to the sleep training thing. I don't know. Like I always think about it, and I talk about it a lot. But
Yeah. Also, Gio has been like a really good sleeper.
yeah, that's
so
why I don't
I
see
think
it
he would.
being a
I
problem.
think he would maybe feel differently
if he wasn't.
if he wasn't. He'd wake up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and then you'd have to do what you do, rock whatever.
Sometimes he wakes up at like 3, 4 and screaming mama, but then he goes back down. I do
so
leave
you don't
him.
get him
So
sometimes.
I give it like 3 to 5 minutes.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I know. One time I let Joey cry for 45 minutes. I had to like leave the house. I actually did leave the house. I called
No,
Jeannie
see,
over.
I can't do that.
Yeah. I had
45 minutes,
Yeah.
of them.
that's when we were
But
really
that's
sleep
not,
training.
you really think them screaming for 45 minutes that they
then-
want their mom, that's okay for them to go back down to sleep after they just went through that trauma?
Yeah, he was fine. He lived.
But I know it works. I definitely know it works. I mean,
No, it's definitely hard.
and
It
you just
is.
put your kid in and you shut the door. Like sometimes I'm rocking him for like 30 minutes. I still rock my kid.
When I had to re-sleep train and he was 2, I had to hold the door shut. He was at the door because he wasn't in a crib anymore. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
Why did you have to re-sleep train?
Because he was climbing out of his crib over 50 times a night. Joe and I counted it one time. He was just hopping over, coming in our bed, hopping over, coming in our bed. He had bruises on his ribs from leaning over, and that's when we switched him out of the crib.
Oh my God.
50 times.
I wonder how often,
in a
how
night.
common that is.
I
How
don't
old
know.
was he hopping out of a crib?
He was like,
Gio's age?
yeah, probably
my
like
God.
probably like 18 months.
I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah, like I can't picture Rocco doing
how do
it.
you sleep?
It was terrible. That's why I had to re-sleep train, and we had to do the whole magic chair. The magic chair we had for like 9 months.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, like, I don't know. I know it works. I know. But again, like, I don't have any problems
Yeah.
with him and his sleep or his naps.
Yeah, so I think
But the only problem I do now, it's starting to become annoying to rock him.
well, can other people put him down?
Yeah.
Like if I was babysitting for the night, he would let me rock him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, let's try it.
Yeah.
My mom puts him down. My husband puts him down. My
Oh.
mother-in-law puts him down.
That's another, my kids don't let like anyone else put them down.
Yeah, we're not there yet. But he definitely knows mama.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Like when
Yeah.
you're doing it.
yeah, yesterday I walked out the door to go to Pilates, he was screaming mama.
Mm.
Thank God I was like getting in my car because I probably would have came back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know it works, but I feel like I probably should have done it already because it would have been a little bit easier.
But I feel like you didn't really need to do it
No, I
because
didn't.
he's just a good sleeper.
Exactly.
So you lucked out in that way.
Yeah.
So just
But the rocking is getting a little bit much. Sometimes, remember when we were trying
Yeah.
to record and I was
Yeah.
rocking for 45 minutes?
yeah. Because you actually rock him to sleep.
Like, I don't physically like sit there, but
But like
probably
when
once
you're
or
putting
twice.
him back down, his eyes are closed.
Correct.
Oh.
No, I cannot put him in his crib with his eyes open. He'll
Yeah,
scream.
well, that's the whole point of sleep training, because you could just plop them in, and
I know.
they self-soothe. But whatever, to each his own.
If he was a different baby and he wasn't
Yeah,
like,
you might want to do it.
I'd probably be fed up and do
Yeah.
it. But I don't know. I'm not a believer in it, but I know for myself, I know it's like a thing and it works.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go back and forth. I'm like, sometimes my husband's like, just leave him. And I'm like, I can't. Screaming like that.
I know, it's really
It's hard. So anyway, I'm happy for you, but you should probably figure that 4 a.m. thing out for his own sake.
No, yeah, it's really all right. Anywho, oh wait, let's get a cheers.
Yeah,
My
let's go.
girl is drinking.
I haven't had wine all
Yeah.
week. Hon, what am I drinking?
Hun, is it they have a wine cellar in their basement, and they have the wines labeled. They have, if it's really expensive wine, it's like 2 pink stickers.
Yeah.
And I just want to steal.
Well, it's for me because I went through so many bottles one time when he was away and he got so mad at me and I didn't know.
How much you drank like the most expensive one.
Yeah.
And he was
So
like,
he
"Babe,
labeled-
if it's the pink, double
Don't-
pink."
Don't drink that. This is for a company. This is for celebration. I'm like, all right,
No,
just give me the wine.
So when I come over, I'm like, I'm worth the pink. Give
The
me
double
the fucking-
pink. The double pink. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like pros and cons. I mean, I think there's more pros to schedules and you probably don't think that.
No, I might think that, but I don't have it in me.
And that's okay.
It's fine. And like my kids are, it's funny because
You don't not do things though. That's the
no,
thing.
yeah, like I will know, yeah, like I'll still do everything. I do understand why people will sacrifice like not doing something for a nap or the other way around. Just because if you're too structured,
Yeah.
like it's really hard to make plans around your nap.
I feel like that about a lot of people. Like we can't, if we go out with some people, like we can't go out past a certain time because
Right,
they're
past it,
kids.
right. Or-
I'm not on that way.
No, you're
but-
going along with that
Yeah.
is type A versus type B. So read the definition of a type A mom,
Okay.
and then I'll do type A.
All right. Type A mom. Highly organized and structured, task-oriented and punctual.
You're not punctual. You're type A, but not punctual. I am type B, so punctual.
So it's like craziest thing.
So I have this thing. I cannot be late.
You're never
So nervous
with
to
3
be
kids.
late.
Sometimes she shows up. I'm like, how did you get here?
I will start getting them ready at 6 a.m. to get to a 12 o'clock
No,
appointment.
literally. You're always on
You know
top.
what? I have this like phobia, like when we have a music class or something, like walking in late. I think it stems from not wanting people to stare at me. Even in
Oh,
college,
yeah.
like if I was late for a lecture, like I just wouldn't go. It wasn't like better late than never. It was never. than
Okay,
never.
because you can't walk in and
I
people
can't-
look at you. It
nobody
is a
looks
weird
at me.
feeling, even for me.
I don't like it. I don't want to be judged that way. I like to
'Cause
be
people look.
on time. Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
I do.
Especially me calling in with 3 kids, bag on my back, and my hair in a messy bun.
That's
I'm like,
definitely why.
yeah. So I don't like to be late.
Well, that's good though.
Yeah.
Patient.
But you should see me trying to get everybody together. in
I
the
wish I
car, pack
did,
a bag.
Because when you get somewhere, I don't understand.
No, it's crazy.
I'm like, how did you get here dressed, food pack.
It honestly, like I remember when I had 3 under 3. They were all very small.
Yeah.
I remember thinking I'm never going to be able to leave the house again. Like, how am I
Oh,
physically?
you do remember saying
Yes,
that?
I remember
I
feeling
felt
that
like
way.
that for a little.
Like, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get my 3-year-old in the car seat, and then my 1-year-old in the car seat, and then my newborn in the car seat. Like, how can I even
So do
do
you
that?
leave one in the house?
Yeah, like I figured it out. Like now I have it to a.
And they probably like it.
What I do is I bring all 3 out at the same time. This is a mom hack now that I do. Joey gets it. My oldest gets in the back.
Himself. What did you do when he couldn't get himself?
I still have to buckle him, but I would have to climb in. No, sorry. I'd get the newborn in the car seat first, hold the up a baby thing, put that in. So he's strapped, he's fine. Then I'd get Vienna in the other seat, and my oldest would climb and get in. So it'll be youngest, middle, oldest. Then, nowadays I just have them all in the seat. They're locked in. I go back in the house. I gather all my stuff. I try to straighten up for like 2 minutes just to like straighten so I don't walk into an absolute disaster.
Mhm.
And I know that they're safe in the car. I lock the door, and that way it's not chaos. It's just like it's a little 1 minute time. I
Yeah.
can just like quickly like turn the TV off, try to like straighten up for 1 second.
Pick the remote off
Yeah,
the floor.
right.
Put it on the...
Yeah.
I meant to ask you, what kind of wine am I drinking? Good. Anyway, that's a good mom hack. I like that.
Yeah.
See, you're organized.
No, people are like, she leaves her kids in the car.
I probably walk in your house, it's a fucking zoo, and you're like, I picked up the remote.
What else for type A moms?
So, likes routine, schedules, and control.
Mm-hmm.
Plans activities, meals, milestones in advance. May put pressure on herself and sometimes others to meet high standards. Perceived as super mom.
So put a pressure on yourself. Like, I have no pressure on myself.
Oh my God,
like,
I have so much.
I have the lowest standard for myself, and if I get out of the house, maybe with a shower, like I'm happy. So that's why I feel like, I have zero pressure because my standard is very low.
You're like, I left the house today with one shoe on.
And honestly, I feel accomplished if I do that.
Good for you.
Like if one of my kids has a matching sock, I am.
They
it's a good
never
day.
do. So they absolutely never do. But I feel in the beginning, I was like so hard on myself. I felt like worthless if I didn't get out of the house.
Yeah.
Or like,
remember I told you just had to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, just get out. Just do one thing.
And now the small things, like yesterday I had like, yesterday I went to Barnes & Noble.
What? Wait, Barnes & Noble still exists?
Yeah. We went
Barnes
to
& Noble, the bookstore.
The bookstore. I went to Barnes & Noble. I took my son and...
Did you bring your mocha latte oat?
Yeah, my Whole Foods. And we shopped around. People in stores think I'm the nicest, sweetest mother they've ever met because I just feel so good when I'm like bopping around with my kid. And I bought a book for my mom for Mother's Day because she's going to Italy, so I want her to read a book on the plane.
Whoa.
And then I bought my mother-in-law some things for Mother's Day as well.
I'm a mother. Did you buy me something?
Nothing. And I just like love Barnes & Noble. I forgot. And I bought like all tchotchke stuff, like notebooks. I bought myself like a planner to try something.
I would never do this shit.
So that made me feel so good. And we went to Target and what did I get? I tried the new Khloe Kardashian popcorn. So we went to Target to do that. And I mean, I did other things I can't think. But I just like, those would be like such a norm, like stupid thing for me to do. And now it's like, I feel so accomplished if I do those things.
That's great.
But to your point is why I'm saying this because like those small things make me feel accomplished too. Because it takes a lot to get out of the house. Like when you have 1, 2, 3, 4 kids or whatever the case may be, don't feel pressure to leave the house. I told my friend who was venting to me the other day, I'm like, don't feel like you have to leave the house every day. No, people put pressure on going to music class and going to the zoo and doing all these things. Like, you don't have to.
You can come to the zoo.
I feel not that you on purpose made me feel pressured to go do things. Never. You never did. This was all in my own head. Yeah. But seeing you do all these things with your kids made me feel like
I should be doing it.
Yeah, and that's like the whole mom comparison thing. I feel like I was like, am I okay that I can't do this right now? But now it's like so much easier to do.
I feel like moms, I know it's in our nature to compare, but like we just have to, we can compare without judging. I feel like
we do that.
Yeah, we do that. But like, I feel like just in general, like moms are just, there are judgy moms out there. Like I'm sure a million moms are judging
have a conversation.
me.
Yeah.
But But just stop judging. It's not high school. We're all trying to mom school
You
together.
don't know what goes on behind
No.
closed doors at all. That's
Yeah.
why I'm so open to talking with people and just hearing, like, asking the question rather than saying what I do.
Yeah.
Because not only do I want to know what you do and what works for you and what doesn't work for you, I want to feel like you're struggling too and you have good days and you have bad days. Like, that's what moms want to hear. They don't want to hear that you fucking sleep train your fucking kid
No.
at whatever time and they go to bed and they sleep
No.
through the night and whatever.
I was actually at the pickup line yesterday, and a mom was picking up her kid and said, honey, can you just go to the bathroom inside really quick? We're going to the park. There's no bathroom there. And he was about to have an epic tantrum. And she was like, okay, fine. Like, she didn't want to deal with the tantrum. So she's walking out and, like, under her breath, she's like, I guess you're going in the water bottle again. It's just like,
I
yes,
love that.
Me too.
See, like, it's so funny because I love when you laugh, kid. It's so
But
funny.
I loved that she
because
said that. I was like, oh,
I
fuck, my
love
kid's
that.
going water bottles all the time. Maybe like a pot in the back of the...
And it's probably still there. Is it? I'm freaking out. I'm never set my foot in your car.
You're so rude.
I'm kidding.
My car is a trash.
Well, so is mine. And a type A would never. So I'm definitely, let's get into like what we feel like we are
Okay.
and what you think I am.
Yeah.
Because you look at me like type A galore.
Type A, like screaming type A to me. But there are some things about you that a type A mom would never do.
Would never.
Like just one time, it was the first time I think she was taking Gio to the doctor. He was a newborn. And she completely forgot her diaper bag.
I'd ask the doctor for a diaper and a wipe.
A type A mom would never, they have to be structured and
Would
planned.
never. A type A would never. My mom was like, are you fucking serious?
That was crazy of you.
Yeah.
And I would do that in a heartbeat.
No, in a heartbeat. You do it on purpose.
It is freeing not having a diaper bag. You
Sometimes
feel
I go to the store without
you
anything.
feel free.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Can't
oh
wait
my
for those
God,
days.
I could live.
Yeah.
Sometimes the base, BEIS, is the best backpack ever.
is.
And there's like a little pouch.
Do you just
Sometimes
use that?
I
haven't
take the
just
pouch
used
off
it.
and I wrap it around like a
that's what it's
Lululemon
for.
pouch, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I got no
I got you on that bag. Isn't it the best bag?
is. It's
I
a
remember
good-
we were sitting in the nursery and I was
it's
like,
a
you
good
need
diaper
this
bag.
bag.
It's big.
I love it.
It's great.
There's insulation, so you can
Yeah.
put your cold milk in it and it
She didn't
stays.
know about
I didn't know that. She actually told me that part. And meanwhile, I got her on the bag. And there's so many pockets and that fanny pack. I
It's a
never
great
used
bag.
it yet, but it's
We're going to
so
have
clutch.
a whole episode on like mom stuff we
Yeah.
love and mom stuff we
And you're going to
hate.
be good at that because you have more kids.
Yeah.
But
That
what's another thing I did that was like so not type A of me?
you walked out of the house without your keys and
Yeah.
your phone, and,
Yeah.
like going into your car.
And I was driving away.
Yeah.
Type A would never.
No.
Yeah, my mom was here the other day. She was like, she used to like roll her shit and pack her luggage.
Yeah. I
I'm
was like, what do you mean? What do you mean she rolled? She was like, yeah, she used to roll her stuff
I
in a
didn't
ball.
roll
Like,
it, but I used to like
and I was like,
hold it improperly.
he would do that. I feel like she is just.
I know. Type A would never.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have a mixture in me. I'm very like organized, planned. Like my husband says this all the time. Like she needs a plan. She needs to know what you're doing. I might not follow it,
Yeah.
but I
You
just
have
need
a
to
plan.
know. I wonder if like it's a thing. Like
And what's your husband is distracting me with his backwards hat.
I know.
I am so into a backwards hat. Not your husband.
I'm into your husband's backwards. Do
If you could have.
you think your husband likes the fact that I like him?
Yeah, he thrives off of it.
Cool.
Do you think your husband cares if I like him?
You definitely don't.
What do you mean?
Do you?
I'd fuck. Just kidding. I would never touch him with a 10-foot pole. Yo, I would never. If I didn't know her, I wouldn't fuck with her guy. Nope.
You wouldn't?
No, you would beat me up.
No, I would fist fight you.
Oh yeah, you'd slash my tire. You'd be like,
No, I wouldn't slash top. I would
hurt me.
like you wouldn't have a career.
Good thing I don't have. Okay, what kind of is your husband? Type A or Type B?
He's a hybrid, like his car. I'm crying.
His
Hold on.
car. Oh, he's got one of those.
No, he doesn't even have hybrid, which I just found out about the other day.
Oh, I thought
It's
he had-
full electric.
Oh, Tesla.
BMW.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, he's a total hybrid, and we just asked him a question earlier, and he goes, "I'm becoming like more."
Crazy.
What did he use? He didn't say
He didn't
crazy.
say crazy.
He said, "I'm becoming more uptight, like my
because
wife."
I'm married to you. Because I said that Joey's becoming less uptight because he's married to me.
Yeah, he like doesn't care if the toothpaste is off. Me and
Yeah.
him could never. Me and your husband could never.
You guys would be like,
oh, like buried in the ground.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think it really takes a little balance.
Like he's not. He's definitely not messy. I mean, he's kind of messy. He leaves his.
I
I
don't
just
think
had to.
he's
I
messy.
just picked his underwear off the floor.
Oh, Joey has to pick mine up.
No, like you're not messy, like where he's dirty. Just
Messy
is,
doesn't mean dirty.
No, it doesn't. but he just yells from the kitchen.
He's not messy.
I'm saying he's definitely like not me. Like he doesn't need to do the laundry every day. He doesn't need to make the bed every day. He doesn't need to put towel. He said he makes the bed every day. So anyway, he doesn't need to do all those things. Whereas like that's like a part of me.
Yeah.
It's part of my personality. And he's becoming more like me. So he's definitely hybrid. He's definitely more relaxed in the sense where he doesn't need to be like, but he follows my rules.
Yeah.
He lives under my roof.
He should.
Yeah.
He lives under my roof.
Yeah.
My house, bitch.
So what does Joey do around the house, huh?
I mean, I don't know if he's ever done laundry a day in his life.
Oh, really?
No, he doesn't do laundry. I mean, he would, but he doesn't.
No, same. He would, but he doesn't.
No, but I think it's funny. I have to note. So I'm super type B. Joey's type A. But my kids are more type A, which is weird.
They really are.
They're around me, but like
they put you in your fucking place.
They do. Like the other day, what did I do? Oh, Joey, my oldest, was like, "Ma, shut the light. You got to shut the light." I'm like, "What? Why do I have to shut the light?"
She's not lying.
Or like they'll be like, "Oh, here comes disaster mommy." I'm like, "Why am I disaster mommy?" Like, "Mom, because you're a disaster." They call me Calamity Jane. My dad called me that growing up. Yeah,
Dad.
she's Calamity Jane.
Yeah.
Calamity Jane.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so
you thrive off of that.
I mean,
it's the way of life.
Trying to live.
I wonder what my son's gonna say about me.
Just trying to live.
So anyway, your husband's fucking crazy and so is mine. That's that. What's happening? Uh-oh. Titty's about to make a move.
He about to spit, yo.
I'm excited for this one. You're kidding. Not the background music. I remember this song.
My kids, feral on the couch. Your kids, eat fruit color-coded pouch. My kids, crusty and sticky. Your kids won't even lick me. My kids, eat dino nuggets on the floor. Your kids live at Whole Foods store. My kids rock peaches at noon. Your kids imagine linen with the moon. My kids skip naps and rage. Your kids down at 1 p.m. burning sage. My kids thrive off Kraft mac and cheese. Your kids sign Annie's, please. My kids wild free balling. Your kids in corduroy crawling. My kids get dusty on their butts. Your kids get coconut oil for every cut. My kids fart and queef. Your kids eat grass-fed leaves. My kids think chalk and gourmet cheese. Your kids microdosing peas. My kids is stained and shit. Your kids got a Crips kith fit. My schedule, nah, I wing the day. Yours is laminated sleigh. Now it's time we let the world know. Mama, you gotta let your kids grow. Mama Clock is the best in the business. P.S. Got kids making quiches.
That was so good. I love it.
Thank you. My dick. If anyone hasn't heard the song, listen to it.
It's
I
good.
grew up with it.
I thrived off of it. That was so good. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Call her.
Call her daddy. Call her mommy.
That was really good.
Thanks. I like did it late night. I liked it.
Oh, exciting things that we forgot to mention while we wrap this thing up.
We had a meeting.
We had a meeting with Juicy Tits. Yeah. Exciting things coming.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. You don't even know. Honestly, it's going to be a hell of a ride. I'll tell you that much. Literally. And that's all I say. But I'm really excited.
Mom confessions.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's get into it.
All right, we have a few mom confessions like we do every episode. We pull some mom confessions from the audience. They give us their dirtiest, deepest, they've never told a soul this type of confession. And we read them off anonymously, but we know who you are. This guy.
Okay. When my son was in pre-K, they had nap pads, and one time I washed the sheets and brought them back to school. When I picked my son up, the teacher handed me my black Victoria's Secret thong that got stuck in the sheets.
I can't. That's
something that would happen to me.
Me too. Definitely me too.
Shit always gets stuck wrapped in the, especially
sock,
the fitted
underwear,
sheets.
Yeah.
I track poop schedules in a shared family Google Calendar, and my husband is terrified. It's called organization.
Called type fucking A.
Type A, baby. Okay, this is a long one, but it's good.
Okay, go.
We had a travel trailer, an RV, during COVID and literally hit the road and traveled the East Coast. In our journey to Georgia, we stopped in Tennessee and got stuck in a mud hole and needed to call for help in the middle of nowhere. Some roadside help came, which was an older man in suspenders. He actually looked like Santa. Anyway, he made my husband get out of the car so he could control and maneuver my truck that was hauling my trailer. My 3 kids were in the car and we were standing right there. After a few attempts, he got the car and trailer out of the mud and then rolled down the window and said that he's taking it for a spin just to check to make sure everything was okay. He went off and drove with my kids. I was an absolute crazy person, shaking and numb, and I thought I lost my kids forever. Worst feeling in the world, and it all happened so fast. Like, why didn't I think to have one of us in the car when the guy was
I would've done the
maneuvering
same
truck?
thing.
Needless to say, he came back and he was the nicest guy ever. But oh my
I have
God,
chills.
I
I would have died.
no, I would have ran so fast like the ice cream truck. Like,
I would have passed away on the floor.
No.
I would have fainted
I
right there.
couldn't even imagine that.
No.
That's
I mean, I would think the same exact thing.
like you wouldn't take your kids out of the car.
No, I would probably make the mistake and like get out, like not thinking anything of it, and then also freak out when he drove away, like, oh my God, he's stealing my kids, like not thinking he was like a nice man.
Oh, I would definitely think he was taking my kids, but I don't think I would leave my kids in
No,
the
you
car.
definitely wouldn't.
No, that's
I
my
just wouldn't be
biggest-
thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Real shit.
Fuck that shit. Anywho, okay, you guys, that's a wrap. But woo, don't forget
To
subscribe on YouTube, our YouTube channel. Also follow us on Instagram, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. Seriously, if you don't subscribe, if you watch us on YouTube and you don't subscribe, I'll be really upset.
I'm not your friend anymore.
No. So thumbs up, like, follow, subscribe, and that's all I have to say to you. Bye.
Bye.